Hello, my friends. Happy Tuesday. A little late today. Let's just see if I'm in the right place. It looks like it. Hello, hello. I'm just gonna see if I can pull this up so I can see comments. All right. Hopefully that works. Hello, my friends. Happy Tuesday. Let me move this out of my way. I apologize for the delay today, but I'm feeling better. Thanks for all your kind comments. I do think you guys are right that a lot of it has to do with the change of the weather and the seasons. We actually had hail last night. We had good sized little ice pellets for a while last night. So we went from really nice warm weather to ice pellets. So it's chilly this week. It's actually the heat came on tonight upstairs, or this morning or yesterday morning, because I have the windows open because I like the fresh air. Although I did close it last night because it was a little chilly. And I didn't realize we hadn't shut the heat off upstairs. I knew we shut it off downstairs, but we hadn't shut it off apparently upstairs, and so the heat came on this morning or yesterday morning, whatever morning it was, and yeah, it's crazy. So I think the change in the weather definitely kind of impacts my headaches. So I don't, thankfully, knock on wood, I don't get them often, but when I do, they kind of take me down a little bit. So there was a lot of resting today, some reading, and then I finally got up and took a walk with Nate when he got home and the dog, and then I came home and took a shower and feeling much better. So I think that's helpful. So, and then I'm going to have a little Taco Tuesday when we're done. So the day is getting much better. So that's good. Thank you for sharing, Debbie. Hi, Ann. Thanks for being here. I can't see comments on my computer, which is really annoying because I can't, once I flip the camera up, I can't see what you guys are saying. So, oh, thanks, Jen. Yeah. Okay. So now it looks like maybe it's showing on there. Okay, good. Anyway, so I have something super simple to share with you guys today because I really didn't have much time to really think about what I'm doing. And honestly, I was gonna share something with a new a new bundle that I got. But since I've gotten it, it has not been in stock. So every time I go to share with it, it's not available. So I don't want to share it until it's available. And I have been playing with some of the new products, but I don't want to share those yet. You guys should be getting your catalogs if you haven't already. And if you're at the Just Scrappin' retreat coming up in a couple of weeks, I'll have them there. They just arrived the other day. And I have a few people that for some reason the mailing selector didn't seem to work. So I'll send those out hopefully in the next week or so. It takes a little bit more time for me to get that done, but I hope to finish that too before the weekend, because I will have the 10 days of new catalog goodies that I'm going to be doing a video a day for May 4th through May 15th. I think I'm going to email out the videos. My plan is to actually record the videos in advance, and then I'll email the videos out to you with hopefully a PDF tutorial for the projects. So we'll see. We'll definitely have a video. I may or may not get the PDFs done, but you'll definitely want to be on my email list. So if you're not, make sure you grab that. Just go to my website, craftwhatmatters.com, and you can sign up for my newsletter there. Let's go ahead and switch this around. And I'm going to share with you one of the new kits because I have that I just put together. I bought a couple to have for the store for Suling's event, but look at how pretty these are. They're kind of dimensional, and they got their tri-fold. And this paper is very reminiscent of the Scenic Coast collection, which is one of the new collections coming out in the new catalog, which I will be sharing in my videos. So you'll definitely want to see that one. The paper for this suite is very much like this, and it's gorgeous. It's iridescent. It's just so pretty. So I can't wait to play with that one. And this is the third card. So this kit is actually a kit collection kit. It came out earlier this month. It makes 9 cards, 3 each of the 3 designs. So that's a really fun one. I just put it together super simple, no stamping. So it comes together really, really quickly. And it's just stunning. And I think it's great for masculine or feminine. So that's a great one if you don't already have that. Today, I need some more thank you cards. Actually, I'm trying to get caught up on my thank you cards. I am very much behind still, like a couple months maybe. So I'm trying to get caught up. So I'm using so this is a card I did for my card class last month. And I don't know, I may do something similar to this for a new card class. If you're local, I'm having card class on Monday, the 27th at 2 p.m. And this was last month's card class. So if you want to go to that, if you're local to Cape Cod, I host that in Harwich at the Harwich 204 on Mondays, but you do have to RSVP. So just either comment below or email me at hello@craftwhatmatters.com and I will add you to the list. We do 8 cards, 2 each of 4 designs. And then I think I'm going to do the same card, not this one, but the same cards that I'm doing for Monday, I'm going to do at Just Scrappin'. So I can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So my plan is to design those tomorrow. But this is from last month, and I need some more thank you cards. So I'm going to show you that one. And I love this one because it's super easy to mass produce. But let me show you the paper that I'm using. It's called Brushed with Beauty. And look at how, I think I've used this before, but it's very, very pretty. It's got lots of fun, like kind of watercolor print and florals. Very pretty, very feminine. So, but it has some stuff that you could use for more masculine stuff too. But so backsides usually are pretty much a little bit more generic. Hi, Linda. Michelle, hello. Oh. Yes, I will send you a reminder, Michelle. I would love to have you join us again. That was fun. So these are just kind of the prints that are in here. Just really, really pretty. And again, I think you could use some for girly and some for not girly and all occasion. So very springy, right? This makes my allergies go crazy just looking at it, right? So, and I lost comments again on the computer. I don't understand why Facebook needs to change these things. Let me refresh and see. All right. Okay. So it looks like I can see them again now. But I have to like refresh every once in a while, which is annoying, or stand up, which is good. But anyway, all right, so let me put this one together for you. So this is, I'm going to actually change it to a thank you card because that's what I need. But what I like about this design, and I don't remember who I stole it from. I stole it from somebody online, is that it's only using a, what's the measurement on this? I think we did a 2. Oh, so see, it's 2.5, but you could still get several. So 2.5, 5. So you could get 4 across on a piece of paper and then 2 down. So that means you can get 8 pieces of this paper or 8 pieces of this piece that you need for the card out of one sheet of 12 by 12, meaning with one pack of paper, you can get 16 cards using this layout for the paper. Because sometimes you don't have enough paper to like reproduce multiples, but in this case you can. So, and I love that paper, and I love using a really pretty pattern like this because then it can kind of be the standalone, like you don't really have to do a lot of stamping because it kind of holds its own, right? So this is for the inside. This is actually very vanilla, and I'm going to just put this inside. The paper actually has white and vanilla in it, but this particular piece had a lot of vanilla, so I used the vanilla. Although we don't have the vanilla envelopes anymore, so that kind of bugs me, but whatever. It's fine. I gotta get over my OCD on that, right? So like I said, this is a 2.5 by 5.5 inch piece of patterned paper. So I'm just gonna go ahead and attach this down to, I think this is a 2 3/4. Yep, it's a 1/4 inch all around, so it's like an 1/8 inch border on both sides. So 2 3/4 by 5.5 for the crumb cake. I'm gonna just trim this down. It looks like I have a little extra. All right, and then this piece is just gonna get flat right on here. This is just such an easy mass production kind of card. If you need a lot of thank you cards or you need something really simple, really fast, this is a good layout to copy. And I think, if I remember correctly, when I borrowed this idea, I think they just had this sentiment and that was all they did. So you could just leave it that simple, right? Make it really, really easy on yourself. Me, of course, I have to add a little extra. So I punched a vellum circle. So I'm just going to attach that here. And I just use my regular adhesive because it's not really going to show. It doesn't show that much on a pattern paper anyway. If I was going to have like where this would be seen through, like if I was going to be able to see this part, I would probably use my liquid glue and a sponge to adhere it. But like I said, because the pattern's really busy, you can't really see it unless you're really looking for the tape. But I can see the tape under there. But I'm going to cover it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then I used my bow punch, B-O-U-G-H is what it's called, bow, to punch out these two little leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and just, again, tack those into some adhesive. See, this is so simple, you guys. This is about all my brain can handle today. Although, like I said, it is feeling much, much better than earlier today. So that's good. We did a lot of snuggling, my dog and I, today, because it was just, you know how you get those headaches where you just can't function, like your brain just can't think, and that was kind of where I was at. So like even reading was too much, which stinks because I like to do that, and if I'm going to be stuck in bed, I'd like to be able to do that. So for the sample card that we made at class last month, I actually used the Happy Birthday from the 2026 virtual card making retreat set. Like I said, I need some more thank you cards. I don't know that this one's going to be long enough, although I do like that sentiment. Like, I like the font. I could definitely cut it down. This is what I love about the photopolymer stamp sets, because I can kind of see. So I could make it kind of just be that long instead of all the way across, which I like because I like that font. Or my other thought was to use this one that says thank you, and that one is a little bit longer. It's still kind of shorter. You know, I think I'm going to do the script one. I think I like the script one better. So let's use that one. I just love that sentiment, or like the fonts in this one here. So did anybody do the virtual card making retreat? That was a really, really fun event. I still have to make many of my cards, but I did watch a lot of it just because I wanted to see what they were doing, and they are amazing. So very exciting. And then of course we have the virtual album retreat at the end of the month, which will be fun too. All right, let's see. Yes, that is true, Michelle. And I have been trying to be very good about my hydration today. Because I'm not always the best. Oh, I grabbed early espresso. I used crumb cake on that one, but I think the darker one works too. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave that. I think it works. I love early espresso for like a dark, like instead of using black, it's just a really nice dark sentiment color. Now, the question is, do we trim this down or do I just leave it that way? I think it's actually still cute this way. I could trim it though a little bit and maybe kind of move it over. Let's try it. What the heck? What the heck? It's just paper, my friends. All right, let's trim that down. Oh, I should have made sure it was at least wide enough to cover the circle. Oof, just cover the circle. So I think I'm just going to pop it up right there. And we'll use some regular dimensionals. And I'm just going to pop this on, and then we're done. Like, so easy, you guys. So if you need a bunch of cards, like, this is a really great layout to use. And again, I apologize. I don't remember where I found it. Pinterest somewhere, but it was just a cute little design. So there we have it. And then I did use some pearls to kind of bling it up a little. Let me see if I can find those. Here we go. These are the iridescent pearls. And these are a go-to for me. I love these. All right. I didn't post it earlier, but I got 5 boxes of goodies for the crop in, where are we, guys? Some of you are going, where are we going? Westboro, right? I think. So you'll be able to come shop if you'd like, or come hang out with me if you're going. I'm excited about that. So I got a bunch of stuff today that I need to price and do all that fun stuff. There we go. And then we could add a little bit of Wink of Stella if we wanted to, like the leaves, if you wanted a little more sparkle, but I'm just going to keep it kind of simple. Very, very easy for mass producing and cute. Like I think this is the perfect design when you have like that paper that you just don't want to cut, right? Have you guys had those, right? Where you're like, oh, it's too pretty to cut. Well, this is the card to make with that. And yes, great for leftover pattern paper too, especially if you're scrapbooking and you have those little pieces left over. This would be a great way to use those up too. Quick and easy, and all you need is a sentiment stamp. So, because like I said, I added the vellum circle and the little leaves and stuff, but you could totally just skip that and just put the sentiment right across the middle and be done with it too. So very minimal supplies needed for that one. So I hope that helps when you're stuck. Sometimes we just need a really simple design to get us moving again too. I was playing with some new stuff this week, and it took me 3 hours to copy a card in the catalog. It was a very involved card, but I was having trouble. So sometimes you just need something to kind of jumpstart that creativity. And maybe I should try and make this design with each of the suites that I'm playing with for the new catalog. I'm super excited about that. So if you don't have your catalog yet and you want one, you can also go to craftwhatmatters.com and request a catalog there. But just make sure you're in my email list so you'll get the updates, the videos each week or each day. So, oh, and one other thing I have to remind you, for those of you that I've been talking about for a while now, it is now official that I will be holding my first in-person retreat in 6 years in February of 2027. And registration is going to open on Monday, April 27th. I don't have a time yet. I will know that later this week. So watch for an email probably late this week or over the weekend when I will let you know what the timing is, but mark April 27th. It'll probably be in the late afternoon or early evening by the time I get it set up, but we'll be able to register starting then, and I'm super excited. So it's going to be fun. If you haven't been to one of my retreats, I do love to spoil you. There'll be pillow gifts and make and takes and all sorts of fun stuff. So I would love to have you join me. So keep that on your calendar, and then I will be in touch again soon. I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you all real soon. Bye for now.